8 signs she's totally into you, even if she won't say it. Old Stoic Wisdom. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. Aristotle. Have you ever walked away from a conversation with a woman and thought, wait, was she into me? You replay her smile, the way she looked at you, that subtle touch on your arm, but then the doubt creeps in. Was it real, or was I just imagining it? Here's the truth that many miss attraction isn't always loud and in your face. It's not about neon signs or overt flirtation. More often than not, it's hidden in the subtle moments, the brief glance, the almost imperceptible smile, or that fleeting touch she thinks you didn't notice. The good news, once you start picking up on these signals, it's like you've unlocked a secret code. No more second-guessing whether she sees you as just a friend or something deeper. Welcome to Stoicismwin, the place where you get honest, practical advice for understanding the intricacies of love and relationships. Today, we're diving into 8 unmistakable signs that show a woman is into you, plus a bonus sign most guys miss entirely. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. She adjusts her body language around you. A woman's body speaks volumes, often louder than words could ever do. When a woman is drawn to someone, her body instinctively shifts to reflect this attraction. These changes are not calculated, they are primal, signaling interest at a level deeper than what words can convey. Proximity is the first key. If she leans in while talking to you, even in a crowd or noisy environment, this is no accident. It's not about trying to hear you better, it's about connection. Leaning in tells you she trusts you, feels comfortable with you, and craves closeness. Notice the head tilt. Simple, seemingly innocent, yet, in the world of body language, it's one of the clearest signals of interest. When she tilts her head, it's not mere curiosity, it's her subconscious way of showing, I'm completely tuned into you, not just your words, but the essence of who you are. Then comes the classic hair play, a gesture so familiar yet so telling. Whether she twirls a strand of hair, runs her fingers through it, or adjusts her ponytail, it's not just about her appearance. It's a subconscious act that radiates femininity, awareness, and attraction. But here's the truth most men miss when she adjusts her clothes, straightens her posture, or checks herself in a mirror after you walk into the room. She's not doing it for anyone else. She's doing it for you. This is what body language expert Joe Navarro, a former FBI specialist, calls micro-adjustments. These involuntary actions are deeply ingrained in human behavior. When we're around someone we're drawn to, we automatically adjust ourselves, sometimes without even realizing it. The body cannot lie. As the famous psychologist Carl Jung once said, if she mirrors your movements, leans in when you speak, or brightens at the mere sight of you, don't dismiss it as coincidence. She's not just being polite, she's communicating through the universal language of the body that you matter. You must understand this. In today's world, where everything is rushed, people fail to recognize these subtle signs. But don't let that be you. Pay attention. It's time to stop doubting yourself. When you see these signs, know that victory is in your grasp. These are her unspoken words, her true feelings, and they are meant for you. Don't let them slip by unnoticed. Act on them. You have the power to connect, to lead, and to make this moment yours. So, next time she adjusts her body, lean into it. Your instincts and her body are already telling you the story. Sign number 2. She holds her gaze slightly longer. Eye contact. It's more powerful than we often give it credit for. It's a silent language, a conversation of its own. When a woman is attracted to you, her eyes will speak volumes, no words needed. And here's the thing, it's not about those over-the-top, intense, Hollywood-style staring contests. No, it's subtler, much subtler. What you need to look out for is the way her eyes linger for just a beat longer than usual, as if time itself pauses for a second between the two of you. That brief moment, it's loaded with meaning. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a conversation and your eyes meet, For just a split second, her gaze doesn't dart away immediately, but hangs there, a second too long, lingering like a soft whisper that speaks louder than words. It's not an accident, it's intentional. And trust me, that brief connection isn't just a coincidence. The science backs this up too. The Journal of Research and Personality reveals that eye contact lasting more than 3 seconds triggers the release of oxytocin. The bonding hormone? That's right. When she holds her gaze, even for that brief moment, she's creating a bond with you, emotionally connecting with you in a way that's deeper than a mere glance. It's an unspoken bridge being built between you two, a connection that's almost tangible. Now, pay attention to the subtle nuances in how she breaks that gaze. If she looks away quickly, almost embarrassed, like she didn't mean to linger, it could mean she's a little shy. It's a sign that she's uncertain but intrigued. However, if she looks away, but then returns her gaze to you, or even offers a slight smile when your eyes meet, that's the green light. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I'm okay with you seeing me. It's an invitation to lean in closer, emotionally and physically. You must understand this when she makes that eye contact. She's giving you a silent but powerful message. It's not just a hi or a how are you in the form of words. It's an I'm interested and I want to know more. In a world full of distractions, she's choosing to focus on you. Be aware of this moment. Don't ignore it. Don't let it slip by unnoticed. That moment of eye contact is a glimpse into her true feelings. Don't miss it. It's more than just a look. It's an invitation into something deeper, something emotional. Be aware. Be confident. Don't overthink it. Just know that her eyes are telling you everything you need to know about where her heart is. And, believe me, that is a big deal. In the dance of attraction, eye contact is the rhythm, and her gaze, it's a song you need to hear. Sign number 3, finds excuses to touch you lightly. Let's talk about something that's incredibly clear, yet often misunderstood: physical touch. It's an undeniable sign of attraction, but it's also one of those things that can get overlooked or misread. So, here's the blunt truth. If a woman doesn't want to touch you, she won't, period. But if she does, every touch, no matter how small, carries serious weight. Think about it. It's the way her fingers brush against yours when she hands you something. It's the quick tap on your shoulder as you both laugh at a shared joke. Maybe it's a playful nudge when you tease her. Each of these moments might seem innocent, almost accidental. But trust me, nothing about them is random. These are micro-investments. Subtle yet deliberate actions meant to test your comfort level and let you know that she's open to being close. She's sending signals without saying a word, and each touch is a little message. I'm interested. I feel safe with you. Here's the thing. Physical touch isn't just about a flirty gesture or some grand romantic move. No, it's more primal than that. It's about connection. Imagine this. You're sitting side by side, and without a second thought, she adjusts your collar or dusts off a bit of lint on your jacket. Did she have to do that? Absolutely not. But she did. Why? Because even a tiny, seemingly insignificant action is her way of breaking that invisible barrier of space between you two. It's her way of saying, I want to get closer. I trust you enough to let my hand linger here for just a second longer. Psychologists have a term for this affiliative touch. Don't overthink it. It's not about power or seduction. It's about connection. When she touches you like this, it's an invitation. It's her way of saying she feels safe around you and, more importantly, she's drawn to you. It's about her letting her guard down, even in the smallest ways. And when that touch comes naturally, without hesitation, it speaks volumes. Here's the kicker. Don't ignore the signs. When she initiates physical touch, respond warmly. Your response is crucial. If you pull away or act indifferent, that's a red flag. But if you engage, smile, or maybe even return the touch in a playful or sincere way, watch what happens next. You'll notice a pattern. The more comfortable she feels, the more often she'll find ways to make that touch happen again. It's not accidental. It's the start of something more. In the end, these light touches are about comfort, trust, and quiet desire. They're little but powerful signs that she's interested and that she feels something more for you. So, be aware of these subtle cues. You must understand the power of touch. When she reaches out, she's not just brushing against you physically, she's opening up, drawing you in, and that's a signal you should never overlook. So, remember the next time she finds a reason to touch you. It's not by chance. It's a sign that she's totally into you, even if she won't say it outright. And if you respond to it in kind, get ready for more. That is how connections grow. Sign number 4. Talk about your physical features indirectly. Don't expect her to come right out and say, "You're hot." That would be too bold, too vulnerable. Instead, she'll find subtle, clever ways to let you know she's paying attention to the details. Maybe she'll say, "That shirt really suits you," or "You have the most interesting eyes," or perhaps, "I've never seen anyone pull off that haircut before." These aren't casual throwaway remarks. They're carefully chosen words, chosen to show you she's attracted to you without fully revealing her hand. Why does she do this? Because direct compliments are a risk. They can expose her feelings too soon, leaving her wide open. So, she does what any savvy woman would do. She focuses on the specifics, the little things she finds magnetic about you, while disguising them as casual, unimportant observations. This keeps her feeling safe, but still signals her interest. Another clever trick she'll use is comparison. She might say, "You remind me of that guy from that movie. You know, the handsome one. What's his name again?" Or she might comment, "You kind of have that rugged vibe, like an old-school gentleman." These aren't just random statements, not by a long shot. They're coded messages, designed to get your attention while still maintaining an air of casual curiosity. Pay close attention to the way she speaks. When she says something specific, like, "You smell really nice," or "You always seem so calm," know that she's not just being polite. She's tuning into you, picking up on details, and making it clear that you're already on her radar, more than just a passing thought. And that means she's definitely taking notice in a very real, very meaningful way. Don't miss the signs. Be aware that these indirect comments are her way of showing you she's into you without making it too obvious. When she's dropping these subtle compliments, it's not just about politeness. It's about something deeper, something magnetic, and that's a clear sign she's into you. Sign number 5. She mirrors your actions without realizing it. You've reached a critical point in understanding attraction, and here's the bonus sign you've been waiting for, the one that most men fail to notice, but women instinctively do: mirroring. It's subtle, often invisible, but it's one of the most powerful psychological indicators of genuine attraction. Mirroring occurs when a woman subconsciously mimics your body language, gestures, or even your tone of voice. She doesn't plan it. It's not deliberate. She probably isn't even aware of it, but her brain is fully engaged. This act, whether it's sipping your drink after you do, crossing her arms right after you, or touching her face seconds after you scratch yours, isn't mere coincidence. It's a primal, instinctive action that signals a deeper emotional connection. As ancient wisdom tells us, what is observed is often the most telling truth. This is the truth. Your body language becomes an unspoken language between you both. A silent dance where each movement synchronizes, each gesture mirrors the other. It's a silent, subconscious confirmation that she feels safe with you, aligned with you, and desires that connection. Her actions are saying, "I trust you, I feel in tune with you," and this connection, it's honest. No pretense. It's the kind of bond that forms effortlessly, without anyone saying a word. This, men, is the power of unconscious bonding, and it's one of the strongest signs she's into you, yet it's often overlooked because it's so subtle. In today's world, don't wait for her to say it. Look at her actions. They speak louder than any words ever could, like the Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. So, don't wait for confirmation in overt gestures. Look for the quiet, powerful signs of mirroring. Recognize them. Act on them. And when you do, Understand you're no longer just in her orbit. You've entered her world. Now, men, you must become more aware of these subtle but significant signs. Don't let the noise of modern life drown out these silent signals. Take control. Understand the language that doesn't speak but echoes in the actions. And when you see it, acknowledge it. Recognize that this form of mirroring isn't just coincidence. It's a testament to the attraction she feels for you. It's a reflection of trust and an invitation to deepen that bond. No need to second guess. The message is clear. Let's take charge of understanding these signs, because when you do, you become unstoppable. Sign number 6. She smirks or gives playful half smiles. Not every woman is going to flash a big, obvious grin when she finds you attractive. When a woman finds you attractive, she's not going to flash a full-blown smile the moment you walk into the room. Instead, she'll give you a subtle, teasing half smile or a knowing smirk. The kind that's enough to catch your attention without revealing too much. It's a delicate balance of flirtation and restraint, and you need to recognize that. The more she likes you, the more likely she is to withhold that wide grin and replace it with something far more enticing, the playful, mysterious half smile. Why does she do this? Because she's pulling you in, creating an air of intrigue and keeping you on your toes. It's not just a friendly gesture. It's a sign that she's interested, but she wants to see how you'll respond. The smile isn't a full invitation. It's a test. She's giving you just enough to make you wonder, but not enough to make it too easy for you. You're left in that sweet spot of curiosity, wondering what's going on behind that slight curl of her lips. Now, let's break it down. Imagine you make a joke, something casual or witty, instead of laughing loudly or even chuckling. She looks at you with that slow, deliberate side glance, followed by a smirk. That's not a sign of boredom or disinterest. It's strategic flirtation. She's telling you, I see you. I like what you said, but I'm not going to make it too easy for you. It's a game of attraction that she's playing, one where she's letting you in just enough to keep you interested, but not enough to let you feel like you've won her over completely. This subtle communication isn't just a random quirk. There's real science behind it. A study published in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior highlights how smirks and soft smiles are linked to increased attraction. Why is that? It's because of curiosity. When you see a woman smirk at you, it's a signal, a challenge, if you will. You're left wondering, what's going on in her mind? Why didn't she laugh like everyone else? Is she into me? That curiosity lights the spark of desire. It makes you think, makes you want to know more. And that's where attraction begins to grow. If she's giving you that subtle smirk, she's not just being polite or friendly, she's testing the waters. She wants to see if you're observant enough to catch that nuance. She's waiting to see if you'll take the hint or let it pass by. It's a quiet challenge to see if you'll respond, if you'll rise to the occasion. That sideways grin, it's her way of saying, I noticed you. Now, it's your turn to make a move. It's not about being obvious or forceful. It's about being smart enough to catch that spark of interest and bold enough to act on it. If you don't notice, well, that's your loss. But if you do, you'll find yourself in the midst of an exciting yet subtle dance of attraction. So, next time you catch her giving you that look, don't just brush it off. It's a sign that she's paying attention, that she's interested but not ready to reveal it all. Don't sit back and wait for her to make all the moves. You must be alert. Take the chance and respond. That half smile is her way of saying, I'm into you, but now it's up to you to show me if you're worthy of my attention. Keep your eyes open and make sure you don't miss the signs. She's not going to spell it out for you, but if you're tuned in, you'll pick up on her signals and be the one to turn that curiosity into something deeper. Sign number 7. She becomes more playful around you. Playfulness is a potent force. It lightens the mood, strengthens the connection, and, above all, serves as a test. If a woman is truly interested in you, she won't just offer a polite smile or give a generic response. No, she'll engage with you, challenge you, and playfully tease you. This is her way of seeing how you react, how you handle the unexpected, and, ultimately, how well you match her energy. Picture this, she might casually say, "Oh, you think you're charming? Huh?" with that mischievous grin she knows works wonders. Or she might give you a cheeky nickname, one that feels affectionate but playful. Understand this. This isn't childish behavior. It's an ancient, deeply ingrained bonding tactic we all use, whether we're conscious of it or not. Even animals use play and mild teasing when forming connections. Now, if she's mockingly poking fun at you, tossing out light-hearted challenges, or pretending to disagree just to keep the conversation interesting, she's investing her emotional energy into you. She's not just testing your wit or playfulness, she's measuring your confidence and compatibility. And here's the real tell when she laughs at things that really aren't all that funny. But it's a laugh that feels deep, warm, and uniquely intimate. It's not the kind of laugh you'd give your co-worker or casual acquaintance. No, this is different. It's the kind of laugh that resonates on a personal level. That's when you know you're not just making her smile. You're touching her emotions, sparking something more profound. And here's the kicker, she's letting her guard down. The playful banter is her way of saying, "Let's carve out a little world, just for us." This is her subtle invitation to you. An invitation to get closer, to explore the depth of your connection, and to test whether you can dance to the rhythm she's setting. Don't take this lightly. This playfulness is not just a sign, it's a signal that she's emotionally invested. So, don't just respond to her teasing with a laugh, match her energy, keep it light, but show her that you're just as intrigued by the dance she's leading. Be confident, be playful, and most importantly, be yourself. This could very well be the moment when everything clicks. Sign number 8. She compliments you sincerely and specifically. Gentlemen, this is where the art of observation meets attraction. If you're waiting for her to throw you a simple, "You're hot," you're missing the point. In the world of attraction, the compliment is not just a passing remark, it's an act of revelation. Women don't often dish out compliments like candy, they reserve their words for what truly captures their attention. That random "nice shirt" from her, it's nothing. It's a polite brush-off. But when she tells you, "That deep blue really brings out your eyes," or "There's something about the way you speak that's calming," it's different. That is intentional. That's specific. That's a compliment with a story behind it. She's seen something. She's noticed you in a way no one else has. And you can bet it's no accident. The way she sees the world is often more emotionally nuanced than yours. You might say, "I think you're hot," and she'll cringe inwardly, or at least feel a little awkward. Why? Because that's direct and basic. But her way, she's going to appreciate the subtleties. She'll comment on the way your voice carries when you speak with intention, the way you seem to command attention without even trying. She might even pick up on how the scent of your cologne lingers long after you've gone. It's in the details. And guess what? Women aren't blind. They notice everything. The texture of your speech, the confidence with which you walk into a room, the posture that speaks volumes before you even say a word. These aren't compliments handed out freely. No, my friend, these are earned. Be clear on this. Compliments like these are a reflection of her deeper feelings. She's not just acknowledging your good looks. She's acknowledging your presence. She's responding to your energy, your vibe, your essence. These compliments are a sign of attraction, sure, but they're also a sign of respect. She sees you, she notices you, and that, in itself, is something special. So, what's the catch? You have to earn that kind of compliment. Don't expect it just because you're wearing a sharp suit or you manage to make her laugh. It's about your presence. It's about who you are when you're fully engaged in the moment, when you're just being yourself without trying too hard. A woman's compliment in these moments isn't random. It's earned through every subtle movement, every quiet expression of who you are. Now, here's the real truth. She won't waste her words on meaningless flattery. If she's telling you something personal about yourself that even your closest friends haven't noticed, it's because she's genuinely invested in what she sees. She's not just acknowledging the surface. She's telling you, "I see you, and what I see, I like. She's telling you that her attraction goes beyond the superficial. She's telling you that, even though she may not vocalize every feeling, she's paying attention, and that attention is worth its weight in gold. Don't mistake this for a casual compliment. It's not just something to brush off. She's opening the door to something deeper, to a connection that goes beyond what you're wearing or how you look. You must understand that when she compliments you like this, she's showing you that she cares about the finer details. And that's a big deal. If you're the kind of man who walks into a room and instantly commands attention, knows how to make the people around him feel comfortable, and exudes a sense of calm, you'll start noticing her compliments. They won't be casual or offhand. They'll feel like she's telling you something important about how she sees you. And guess what? That's not just nice. That's a sign of genuine attraction. To recap, don't dismiss her compliments as mere niceties. Take them seriously. They are a mirror reflecting what she feels about you, and they're often more telling than she's willing to say outright. If she's complimenting you in a way that's specific and personal, rest assured, she's into you. Bonus sign, her voice softens or changes around you. Pay attention, because this is one of the subtle yet powerful signals she's giving you. Attraction isn't only about the words she speaks, it's about how she says them. When a woman is drawn to you, her voice will change, and often she won't even be aware of it. You'll notice her tone becoming warmer, smoother, and sometimes deeper or lighter, depending on the dynamic between you. These shifts are not planned, they're automatic. As Aristotle wisely stated, the secret to humour is surprise, and when her voice shifts unexpectedly, it's often the surprise of attraction revealing itself. Research from the Journal of Nonverbal Behaviour confirms what experienced men know. Women instinctively adjust their vocal pitch when speaking to someone they're interested in. A lower voice tends to indicate comfort and intimacy, while a higher pitch is often a sign of excitement and playful interest. Here's the thing when you're talking to her. She won't speak to you the same way she speaks to others. Her words will elongate, and the rhythm of her speech will slow. She might pause more, her laughter becoming softer and more frequent. You'll feel it. This conversation has a new pulse. She's testing intimacy, pushing the boundaries of emotional connection, even though she hasn't spoken it out loud. And if you notice that she's laughing at your jokes, no matter how simple they are, don't chalk it up to your comedic genius. It's because you're making her feel something deeper. She's feeling comfortable, open, maybe even a little flustered in your presence. It's a signal of emotional vulnerability, a silent invitation to get closer. Don't miss it. Let the rhythm of her voice guide you to the truth beneath the surface. Understand this, you must lead with awareness. And in the dance of attraction, your understanding of these subtle cues is your greatest power. The shift in her voice is one of the clearest signs that she's into you. Make no mistake, she's showing you the path to emotional intimacy, and it's up to you to step forward with confidence. Recap of the 8 clear signs. 1. She adjusts her body language around you. 2. She holds her gaze slightly longer. 3. Find excuses to touch you lightly. 4. Talk about your physical features indirectly. 5. She mirrors your actions without realizing it. 6. She smirks or gives playful half smiles. 7. She becomes more playful around you. 8. She compliments you sincerely and specifically. Bonus. She mirrors your movements and mannerisms. Listen up. Brother, if you've ever wondered whether women even notice you, or if you've ever felt like you're just another face in the crowd, you're not alone. It's easy to question whether your presence is really being acknowledged, especially when you're trying to figure out how to approach or connect with someone. But here's the thing, maybe, just maybe, she's not just being polite or courteous. Maybe she's showing you signs of genuine interest that you've been missing all along. You see, attraction isn't some flashy, superficial game of looks or cheap pickup lines. It's far deeper than that. True attraction thrives in presence, awareness, and confidence. Confidence in your energy, in who you are. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't chase after approval. It quietly attracts and responds to the signals around it. This is a power that doesn't demand. It simply notices. So, what happens when a woman is into you? She doesn't always shout it from the rooftops. Instead, she communicates in subtler yet profoundly meaningful ways. One sign you may have overlooked is how she mirrors your movements. It might seem like a coincidence, but it's not. When she mirrors your gestures, your posture, or even your tone of voice, she's not just trying to mimic you. She's aligning herself with you. She's creating a connection, a bond that's more than just surface level. This is how attraction works when it's based on real chemistry. When it's grounded in genuine mutual respect and interest. It's subtle, but it's powerful. You've probably caught yourself in a conversation where, almost without thinking, you adjust your position, and suddenly she does the same thing. Maybe you reach for your drink, and she mirrors the exact move, or you lean in slightly to make a point, and she leans in, too. Don't miss these moments. They're not just random. She's paying attention to your every move, almost like she's trying to create a reflection of your energy. It's a sign that she's comfortable around you, that she's tuned into your vibe, and that she wants to be on the same wavelength. It's an invitation to keep going, to keep building that subtle yet undeniable connection. But there's more. This mirroring isn't just about physical movement. It extends to the way she engages with you mentally and emotionally. She may start mimicking your tone, the pace at which you speak, or even the way you express yourself. This is her way of signaling that she's invested in you, that she values your conversation, and that she finds your presence magnetic. You might think it's just coincidence, but when she mirrors your mannerisms, she's showing you something much deeper. She's saying, I'm with you, I understand you, I like what I see. And that, my friend, is a powerful signal that she's into you, even if she hasn't explicitly said so. This doesn't mean you should start looking for every little sign and assume it's a green light. No. What it does mean is that you should pay attention to these cues, because these are the kinds of signals that speak volumes, even in silence. She doesn't need to tell you outright. Her actions are doing all the talking. Be aware, be present. Don't miss the quiet gestures, the subtleties that women use to communicate their attraction. In the end, the key to noticing these signs is understanding that attraction isn't about chasing or forcefully trying to make something happen. It's about recognizing what's already there. It's about stepping into your own power, being so sure of yourself that you don't need to force anything. You don't need to push for her affection. Instead, you become the kind of man who simply notices the way she responds to you. When you do, you'll see that the signals were there all along, just waiting for you to recognize them. Thanks so much for watching. Understanding love and attraction might not always be simple, but the signs are often right in front of you if you just pay attention. If this video helped you see things more clearly, drop a her emoji in the comments to let us know you watched until the end. It shows us you're engaged, and it helps keep this community strong. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on love, attraction, and the mind of women. And before you go, we've handpicked the perfect next video for you. It's showing up on your screen right now. Go ahead, click it, and keep growing. We'll see you there.